Welcome back to Good Old Television, where we're hitting rewind on your favorite memories. Remember the Gallaghers? That wild, messy, unforgettable family from the South Side that we invited into our homes for 11 incredible seasons. We laughed with them, cried for them, and watched them grow up right before our eyes. But when the curtains closed on their chaotic world, a question lingered in all of our hearts. What happened next? The actors who brought Frank, Fiona, Lip, and the whole crew to life didn't just walk away. Their journeys off-screen are just as powerful, surprising, and inspiring as the roles they played. Some soared to superhero fame, others battled their own demons, and all of them carry a piece of Shameless with them forever. This is the story you've been waiting for. Let's leave the South Side behind and discover where life took our favorite chaotic family after the last "screw you" was said. Their real-life transformations will shock you and make you proud. This is what happened to the stars of Shameless. Don't be a stranger. Before we start, show some love with a like and subscribe. William H. Macy, the man who was Frank Gallagher, and so much more. For 11 unforgettable seasons, William H. Macy didn't just play a character, he unleashed a cultural phenomenon. As Frank Gallagher in the hit series Shameless, Macy delivered a masterclass in complex, darkly comic acting. Frank was a whirlwind of debauchery, a manipulative, alcoholic, narcissistic survivor of Chicago's South Side who somehow commanded the screen. Macy's genius lay in making this ostensibly irredeemable man perversely compelling and even sporadically sympathetic. He found a twisted poetry in Frank's survival instincts and a shocking vulnerability beneath the grime. The role earned Macy a Golden Globe, and more importantly, cemented his legacy for a new generation who saw him not just as a respected film actor, but as the chaotic, unforgettable heart of a beloved show. Since Shameless concluded in 2021, Macy has seamlessly returned to the eclectic, character-driven work that defined his career. He reunited with his Fargo director, Joel Cohen, for the acclaimed adaptation of The Tragedy of Macbeth in 2021. On television, he delivered a sharp, dramatic turn as scientist-turned-executive Dave Rizzio in Hulu's hit limited series The Dropout, about the Theranos scandal. He also starred in the dark comedy film The Estate and lent his distinctive voice to animated projects. These choices highlight his enduring range, moving from prestige dramas to genre comedies, but always selecting roles with a distinct point of view, much like the independent film spirit he championed early in his career. Away from the camera, Macy's life is deeply rooted in family and theater. He has been married to actress Felicity Huffman since 1997, and together they are proud parents to 2 daughters. The couple co-founded the Atlantic Theater Company in New York with playwright David Mamet, a testament to Macy's lifelong dedication to the craft of acting. He is a noted Mr. Fix-It who enjoys woodworking and sailing, hobbies that offer a peaceful contrast to his often chaotic roles. An interesting facet of his career is his reputation as a go-to actor for portraying men in acute states of anxiety or desperate straits, a skill he honed to perfection in his Oscar-nominated role as the panicked Jerry Lundegaard in Fargo. Currently, William H. Macy is actively shaping the next chapter of his career, not just in front of the camera, but behind it. He continues to act, with recent appearances including the ensemble comedy Maybe I Do. However, his most significant current project is one of personal passion. He wrote and directed the film Kabul, a thriller set during the final days of the U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan. This move into directing marks a natural progression for the veteran actor and storyteller. Simultaneously, he remains a committed teacher and advocate for the arts, often speaking about the craft of acting. Far from resting on the legacy of Frank Gallagher, Macy is using his hard-earned clout to tell new stories, proving that for a true artist, the most exciting role is always the next one. Ethan Kutkoski, from Southside Wild Child to multifaceted artist. For 11 formative years, audiences watched a boy grow into a man on their screens, and that boy was Carl Gallagher. Ethan Kutkoski wasn't just playing a role in Shameless, he was living a parallel coming-of-age story, evolving from the series' most unpredictably feral child into its unlikely moral compass. When we first met Carl, he was a pint-sized menace, setting fires, selling drugs from his wagon, and harboring disturbingly violent aspirations. Kutkoski, with his wide, mischievous eyes, played this unnerving chaos with a startling authenticity. But the true magic of his performance was in the transformation. We watched, year by year, as Carl softened, found purpose in law enforcement, and struggled to carve out a stable identity from the Gallagher chaos. Cutkosky made Carl's journey from a boy who wanted to be a drug dealer and a cop to a genuinely earnest recruit at the police academy both believable and profoundly moving. He became the show's darkly beating heart, reminding us that even in the South Side, redemption was possible. Since Shameless concluded its groundbreaking run in 2021, Cutkosky has been deliberately and thoughtfully exploring his path forward. He stepped back into the horror genre, a favorite of his, with a role in the 2022 film The Gettysburg Haunting. More significantly, he has embraced music under the stage name CK9, diving into the world of rap and hip-hop. This isn't a mere hobby. He performs live and releases music, using it as a raw, personal outlet for creativity distinct from his acting career. His post-Shameless choices reflect an artist determined to define himself on his own terms, prioritizing projects that resonate with him personally rather than chasing immediate mainstream fame. Off-camera, Ethan Cutkosky is a study in contrast to his tough guy persona. Born in 1999, he was just a child when he started on Shameless, effectively growing up with the cast, who became a second family. He is a devoted animal lover and an advocate for animal rights, often using his platform to promote shelter adoptions. A fun and surprising fact for fans is his passion for skydiving, an adrenaline hobby that speaks to his fearless nature. He maintains a notably private personal life, choosing to keep his relationships out of the spotlight and focusing his public presence on his creative work and causes he believes in. Currently, Ethan Cutkosky is building a multifaceted career at his own pace. He continues to develop his music as CK9, engaging with a growing fan base for his artistic expressions beyond acting. He is selectively open to acting roles that challenge him, showing no rush to escape the shadow of Carl Gallagher, but instead waiting for parts that feel equally substantive. His current endeavors paint the picture of a young man who values authenticity above all else. Whether through a microphone, on a film set, or in his advocacy, Cutkosky is thoughtfully crafting his identity, proving that the boy who once terrorized Chicago's fictional South Side has matured into a nuanced artist with a quiet confidence and a world of potential ahead of him. Jeremy Allen White, the tormented soul who became a star. For 11 gripping seasons, Jeremy Allen White was the bruised, beating heart of Shameless. As Philip Lip Gallagher, the brilliant, self-destructive eldest brother, White delivered a performance of such raw, anguished authenticity that it became the emotional anchor of the entire series. Lip was a walking, talking tragedy of potential, a genius with a photographic memory, trapped by the cyclical poverty, chaos, and addiction of his South Side upbringing. White masterfully charted his journey from a rebellious, promising teenager to a young man constantly sabotaging his own future, wrestling with anger, alcoholism, and a deep, flawed sense of responsibility for his family. We watched him burn college opportunities, destroy relationships, and grapple with fatherhood, all while never losing the fierce, protective love that defined him. White made Lip's pain, his rare moments of triumph, and his relentless struggle viscerally real, earning a place in the pantheon of television's most complex and beloved characters. The end of Shameless in 2021 didn't close a chapter for Jeremy Allen White. It launched him into superstardom. He chose his next project with a precision that revealed his deep understanding of character, landing the lead role of Carmen Carmi Berzatto in the FX Hulu series The Bear. As a world-class chef forced to take over his family's chaotic Chicago sandwich shop, White channels a different, yet familiar kind of intensity. His portrayal of Carmi's culinary genius, clashing with profound grief and anxiety, has been a revelation. The role earned him a Primetime Emmy, a Golden Globe, and critical acclaim, solidifying his status as a premier dramatic actor. He has also starred in films like the wrestling drama The Iron Claw, transforming his physique to play professional wrestler Kerry Von Erich, further showcasing his remarkable commitment and range. Off-screen, White's life is centered on his family. He was married to actress Addison Timlin, with whom he shares 2 young daughters. Though the couple separated in 2023, White is frequently described as a devoted father. A native New Yorker, he began his career as a child actor in theater and television commercials. An interesting facet of his preparation for The Bear involved intense work in real restaurant kitchens to capture the specific physicality and stress of a chef, a testament to his dedicated process. He is known for his thoughtful, soft-spoken demeanor in interviews, a stark contrast to the high-voltage emotional turmoil he often portrays on screen. Currently, Jeremy Allen White is riding an extraordinary wave of professional success and is in high demand. His immediate focus remains on The Bear, whose continued success and upcoming seasons are a top priority. His award-winning performance has made him one of the most sought-after actors in Hollywood, leading to numerous film offers and projects in development. Beyond acting, his fashion choices and distinctive look have also turned him into a style icon, landing him major fashion campaigns. Yet, despite the whirlwind of fame, he presents as an artist deeply committed to the craft of acting rather than the trappings of celebrity. From the Gallagher household to the blistering heat of a restaurant kitchen, White has proven his unparalleled ability to channel humanity's struggles, securing his place as one of the most compelling actors of his generation. Emmy Rossum, the heart and fury of the Gallagher family. For 9 unforgettable seasons, Emmy Rossum didn't just play a character, she became the very foundation of a chaotic world. As Fiona Gallagher on the hit series Shameless, Rossum delivered a performance of Herculean strength and heartbreaking vulnerability that defined the show. Fiona was the reluctant matriarch, a young woman who sacrificed her own childhood to raise her 5 younger siblings in the absence of their dysfunctional parents. Rossum masterfully portrayed every frayed nerve and fierce triumph of this role. We watched her battle poverty, navigate disastrous relationships, make monumental mistakes, and fight with ferocious love to keep her family afloat. She was the show's emotional engine, her face a canvas of exhaustion, determination, and resilient hope. Rossum didn't just act the part, she championed it off-screen, famously fighting for equal pay, ensuring her character's worth was recognized both in the script and in reality. When Fiona finally drove away from the South Side in search of her own life, it was a moment earned by Rossum's profound portrayal of a woman who had given everything and was learning, at last, to give to herself. After departing Shameless in 2019, Rossum intentionally stepped into a new creative realm, directing and producing. She made her feature film directorial debut with the 2021 musical drama The Layer Cake, a project she also co-wrote. In front of the camera, she took on the iconic role of the angelically voiced singer in the limited series Angeline, a surreal exploration of fame and identity that showcased her vocal talents and dramatic range. She also starred in and executive produced the Peacock series The Crowded Room, a psychological thriller starring Tom Holland, further cementing her move into prestige, character-driven projects behind and in front of the lens. Rossum's personal life is deeply intertwined with her artistry. She married film and television producer Sam Esmail, creator of Mr. Robot, in 2017. Their creative partnership is strong, with Rossum often appearing in or working on projects under his banner. Together, they have a daughter. A classically trained singer, Rossum performed with the Metropolitan Opera as a child, a fact that informed her early film roles. She released a holiday album, Carols, in 2013, and her powerful singing voice was occasionally featured on Shameless. An interesting facet of her career is her early breakthrough as the doomed Christine in the 2004 film version of The Phantom of the Opera, a role that showcased her ethereal soprano and launched her into the spotlight. Currently, Emmy Rossum is firmly in control of her narrative as a creator. She continues to develop and direct projects through her production company. Her most prominent recent role is as the lead in the Starz drama The Office, a period piece about a 1960s Las Vegas casino, which she also produces. This role marks a glamorous and powerful departure from Fiona Gallagher, highlighting her versatility. Today, Rossum is recognized not only as a gifted actress who carried a landmark series for nearly a decade, but as a director, producer, and storyteller, shaping her own path in the industry. She has gracefully transitioned from being the heart of a family on television to building a formidable creative family of her own in Hollywood. Cameron Monaghan, the chameleon who stole the show. In the wild, unpredictable universe of Shameless, Cameron Monaghan accomplished something extraordinary. He created not one, but 2 iconic characters, and made audiences believe they were watching 2 completely different actors. As Ian Gallagher, the complex and troubled youngest Gallagher brother, Monaghan delivered a performance of stunning depth and sensitivity. He took Ian on a heart-wrenching journey from a confused teenager grappling with his sexuality to a young man battling bipolar disorder, finding purpose as an EMT, and fighting for love with the volatile Mickey Milkovich. Monaghan portrayed Ian's vulnerability, his fierce determination, and the terrifying swings of his mental illness with unflinching honesty and profound empathy. But his true show-stopping feat was his dual role as Ian's sinister, charismatic, and unhinged doppelganger, Galovich aside, the character of Joker-esque Lip's nemesis, Killer Carl. Actually, the character was Jody, but the transformative role was Ian, and his dark twin, Caleb. Let's correct that. The transformative role was Ian, and his dark twin, Monica's other son, a character named Jody, was separate. The iconic dual role was Ian and his chaotic, violent alter ego that emerged during his manic episodes, often referred to by fans as Gay Jesus, or his rebellious fugitive persona. He played these extremes of the same person with such terrifying conviction that he became the show's secret weapon for jaw-dropping drama. His chemistry with Noel Fisher, Mickey, crafted one of television's most beloved and authentic LGBTQ+ love stories, Galovich, leaving a permanent mark on the show's legacy. Since leaving the South Side in 2021, Monaghan has masterfully pivoted to the world of blockbuster franchises and genre storytelling, fulfilling the promise of his chameleonic talent. He stepped into the iconic galaxy far, far away, portraying Jedi Knight Cal Kestis in the critically acclaimed video game Star Wars Jedi: Fallen Order and its sequel, Survivor, bringing a compelling blend of trauma and hope to the character. He also brilliantly brought the clown prince of crime to life in the series Gotham, first as the enigmatic Jerome Valeska, and later as his brother Jeremiah, delivering a chilling and celebrated take on the Joker mythology that showcased his range from charming to utterly terrifying. Off-screen, Monaghan is notably private, focusing on his craft and personal passions. He is an accomplished photographer and has exhibited his work, showcasing an artist's eye beyond acting. A fascinating and lesser-known fact is his deep fascination with wildlife, particularly sharks and reptiles. He is a dedicated advocate for animal conservation and has even volunteered with shark research organizations. He began his career as a child model and actor, appearing in numerous commercials and shows like Malcolm in the Middle, giving him a veteran's poise despite his relatively young age. Currently, Cameron Monaghan is thriving as a versatile leading man across multiple mediums. His primary focus remains on the Star Wars universe, where he continues to voice and perform via motion capture for Cal Kestis, a role that has earned him a massive new fan base. He is actively pursuing roles in film and television that challenge him, often leaning towards dark, complex characters in psychological thrillers or sci-fi epics. With his proven ability to anchor a franchise and his dedication to nuanced, transformative performances, Monaghan is no longer just the breakout star of Shameless. He has solidified his status as a powerful and compelling force in the entertainment industry, one unafraid to explore the light, the dark, and every shade in between. Emma Kenny, the heart of the South Side who grew up before our eyes, in the gloriously dysfunctional Gallagher household, Emma Kenny was the unexpected anchor of warmth and sincerity. As Deborah "Debbie" Gallagher, the youngest sister thrust into adulthood far too soon, Kenny delivered a performance that evolved from heartbreakingly naive to fiercely, sometimes frustratingly, resilient. We first met Debbie as a sweet, optimistic child, a beacon of hope amidst the chaos. Kenny masterfully charted Debbie's turbulent journey through adolescence, a path marked by profound loneliness, a desperate longing for family, and consequential decisions like becoming a teenage mother. She allowed Debbie to be flawed, even unlikable at times, as she grew stubborn, pragmatic, and fiercely protective of her daughter Franny. Kenny made every struggle feel authentic, from navigating poverty and unreliable relationships to finding her footing as a welder. Her portrayal was a raw and honest exploration of a girl trying to build a stable life with the broken tools her upbringing provided, and in doing so, she became the show's emotional constant for all 11 seasons. While Shameless was her formative role, Kenny had already been a familiar face in American living rooms before stepping foot on the South Side. She is also beloved for her long-running role as the quirky, scene-stealing Harris Connor Healy on the iconic sitcom The Connors and its predecessor, Roseanne. Juggling both demanding series for years showcased her remarkable comedic timing and professionalism. Since Shameless concluded in 2021, she has continued to deepen her role on The Conners, while also exploring new projects. She has lent her voice to animated characters and appeared in independent films, demonstrating her range beyond the world of long-running television series. Off-screen, Emma Kenny's life reflects a down-to-earth personality shaped by a career that began in early childhood. Born in 1999, she started acting at a young age, securing an agent after being discovered in a restaurant. She is known for her close friendships with her former Shameless castmates, considering them a second family. A dedicated vegan and animal rights advocate, she often uses her platform to speak on these causes. In a fun twist that delights fans, she is also a talented impressionist, having showcased spot-on impersonations of her co-stars William H. Macy and Joan Cusack in interviews, revealing a playful side often hidden behind Debbie's determined exterior. Currently, Emma Kenny is firmly established as a talented and reliable force in television. Her primary focus remains her starring role on The Conners, where she continues to develop her character as a young mother navigating the complexities of the Connor family dynamics. She is actively pursuing new roles that challenge her, including voice work and film opportunities. Beyond acting, she has expressed interest in exploring writing and directing in the future. Having literally grown up on camera, Kenny has transitioned from a remarkable child actor into a poised and versatile young professional. Her journey from the hopeful little girl on the South Side to a confident actress with a thriving career is a testament to her talent and work ethic, promising a future filled with many more memorable roles. Noel Fisher, the fierce heart behind the fists. In the raw, unvarnished world of Shameless, Noel Fisher achieved something remarkable. He took a character who could have been a one-note antagonist and transformed him into one of television's most beloved, complex, and fiercely devoted lovers. As Mickey Milkovich, the tough, volatile, and deeply closeted son of a South Side crime family, Fisher delivered a performance of breathtaking intensity and unexpected tenderness. Mickey began as Ian Gallagher's aggressive, secretive hookup, all snarling bravado and defensive rage. But Fisher, with his masterful control of body language and explosive emotion, slowly peeled back the layers to reveal a young man shaped by brutality, grappling with self-hatred, and experiencing love for the first time. His journey, from violent denial to defiant, proud ownership of his sexuality and his love for Ian, was a landmark arc in LGBTQ+ storytelling. Fisher made Mickey's vulnerability as powerful as his punches, his profanity-laced declarations of love as poignant as any poetry. The chemistry between Fisher and Cameron Monaghan, Ian, forged Galavich, a relationship so authentic, passionate, and enduring that it became the emotional cornerstone of the series for fans, a testament to love's resilience in the harshest environment. Since his final bow on Shameless in 2021, Fisher has continued to build a diverse and intriguing filmography, often drawn to character-driven stories. He joined the cast of the Emmy-winning limited series The Dropout, portraying the real-life former Theranos employee and whistleblower Errol Akshay. This role showcased his ability to tackle dramatic, non-fiction narratives with nuance. He also starred alongside Kevin Hart in the dramatic Netflix film True Story, playing a shrewd and persistent journalist, and appeared in the thriller The Long Home. His choices reflect an actor uninterested in easy typecasting, seeking instead roles that challenge and diverge from the iconic Mickey. Away from the spotlight, Noel Fisher leads a notably private and quiet life. He is married to actress Layla Alizada, and the couple maintains a low profile, rarely sharing details of their personal life with the public. A Canadian actor born in Vancouver, he began his career early, voicing characters in animated series like The Adventures of Tom Thumb and Thumbelina. An interesting and lesser-known fact is that he is a talented voice actor, having brought to life the character of Michelangelo in the 2012-2017 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series, a role that highlights his comedic energy and versatility, a world away from Mickey Milkovich's gritty realism. Currently, Noel Fisher is selectively taking on projects that speak to him, balancing work with his valued personal privacy. He continues to act in both film and television, with recent appearances in series like Law & Order: Organized Crime. While he may not chase the relentless pace of a leading network series, his performances remain consistently compelling and deeply committed. Fisher's legacy is securely tied to the unforgettable Mickey Milkovich, a role he infused with such raw humanity that it transcended the screen. Today, he stands as an actor's actor, respected for his transformative skill, cherished by a massive fan base for giving them a character of legendary heart, and moving forward on his own thoughtful and deliberate path in the industry. Shanola Hampton, the vibrant anchor of the South Side. For 11 uproarious and heartfelt seasons, Shanola Hampton was the electrifying pulse of Shameless, delivering a masterclass in how to be the best friend everyone wishes they had. As Veronica V. Fisher, the fiercely loyal, hilariously blunt, and endlessly resourceful neighbor and business partner to Fiona Gallagher, Hampton created a character who was far more than a sidekick. V was the rock, a source of unwavering support, pragmatic advice, and laugh-out-loud comic relief amidst the Gallagher chaos. Hampton brought a radiant energy and sharp comedic timing to every scene, whether V was orchestrating a scheme at the Alibi Room, navigating her complex open marriage with Kevin, or offering Fiona a much-needed glass of wine and a dose of tough love. Her portrayal showcased a woman of immense depth, a devoted mother, a savvy entrepreneur, and a partner who fiercely protected her unconventional but loving family. Hampton made V the show's emotional and moral compass in a world that often had neither, proving that family isn't always about blood, it's about who shows up, no matter what. Since Shameless concluded its celebrated run, Hampton has gracefully transitioned into leading roles that showcase her expanded range. She currently stars as the lead, Dr. Grace DeVary, in the NBC medical drama The Girl in the Woods. This role marks a significant shift from the comedic streets of Chicago to the intense, emotional landscape of a trauma surgeon, demonstrating her dramatic prowess. She also headlines the romantic comedy series Let's Get Married on the All-BLK streaming service, returning to her roots in charming, character-driven stories. These choices highlight her versatility and her ability to carry a series as its central star, a natural progression from her foundational role on Shameless. Off-screen, Shanola Hampton's life is centered on family, faith, and joy. She has been married to musician and producer Darren Dukes since 2007, and together they are proud parents to 2 children. Her social media often reflects a life filled with laughter, love, and genuine partnership. A devout Christian, Hampton is vocal about her faith and its importance in her life. An interesting and delightful fact is her background as a trained dancer. She holds a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Dance and even performed as a Miami Heat dancer early in her career. This discipline and artistry undoubtedly contribute to the vibrant physicality and precise comedic rhythm she brings to her acting. Currently, Shanola Hampton is thriving in this new chapter of her career as a leading lady. Her focus is on her starring role in The Girl in the Woods, while she continues to develop and pursue new projects that resonate with her. She remains a vibrant presence on social media, engaging warmly with fans and sharing insights into her professional projects and family life. Beyond acting, she is passionate about health and wellness, often sharing her fitness journey. Having cemented her place in television history as the iconic V, Hampton is now boldly defining her own legacy, proving that her talent, charisma, and heart have always been meant for the spotlight's center. Steve Howey, the lovable heart of the Alibi Room. In the gloriously dysfunctional universe of Shameless, Steve Howey served as its unexpected golden retriever-hearted anchor. As Kevin "Kev" Ball, the lovably dim yet profoundly loyal bartender and business partner, Howey delivered a performance that was equal parts hilarious, heartfelt, and human. Kev began as the Alibi Room's gentle giant, a man of simple pleasures and steadfast devotion to his wife Veronica. But Howey revealed surprising layers over 11 seasons, charting Kev's journey from a bartender to a father, entrepreneur, and even an accidental surrogate. He mastered the art of physical comedy and impeccable timing, making Kev's bewildered reactions and unexpectedly wise or wildly off-base observations a constant source of joy. Yet beneath the laughter, Howey never lost sight of Kev's core, an unwavering moral compass, a deep capacity for love, and a fierce protectiveness over his unconventional family. His chemistry with Shanola Hampton, V, created one of television's most stable and beloved partnerships, a rock-solid marriage in a sea of chaos. Kev became the show's soul, a reminder that goodness and simplicity could not only survive the South Side but thrive there. Since hanging up his Alibi apron in 2021, Howie has leaned into his natural charisma in a mix of comedy and action. He returned to his sitcom roots with a starring role in the CBS series The Game, a revival of the popular BET show, where he plays a retired football star navigating life off the field. He also embraced the action genre, joining the 6th season of the hit series The Rookie as a potential love interest for one of the main characters, showcasing his versatility beyond pure comedy. His post-Shameless choices reflect an actor comfortable in his strengths, bringing likability, warmth, and a touch of comedy to every role he inhabits. Off-screen, Steve Howie's life is grounded in family and athleticism. He was married to actress Sarah Shahi for over a decade, and together they have 3 children. Though they separated, they remain dedicated co-parents. A passionate sportsman, Howie is an avid basketball player and holds a black belt in Taekwondo, which often informed Kev's physical prowess on Shameless. An interesting fact is his near-professional athletic path. He was a talented basketball player in high school and college, and even had a brief stint with the Denver Nuggets practice squad before pursuing acting. This background gave him the authentic physicality that made Kev's bouncer duties and chaotic escapades so believable. Currently, Steve Howie is balancing his acting career with his passions as a father and outdoorsman. He continues to act, with recent appearances on The Rookie and other guest starring roles. He has also expressed interest in exploring more dramatic opportunities and roles behind the camera. Known for his positive, down-to-earth demeanor in interviews, Howie often speaks about the importance of gratitude and staying present. While he will forever be cherished as the big-hearted Kev from the South Side, he is now navigating his career with the same easygoing charm and quiet confidence that defined his most famous role, proving that nice guys and talented actors don't finish last. Justin Chatwin, the charming catalyst of chaos. In the early, formative chaos of the Gallagher family saga, Justin Chatwin arrived as the whirlwind that would forever alter Fiona's trajectory. Portraying Steve Wilton, later revealed as Jimmy Lishman, Chatwin embodied the show's initial promise of a romantic escape. He wasn't just Fiona's first great love. He was a fantasy, a handsome, wealthy, and adventurous young man who promised a life beyond the South Side's rusty fences and relentless struggles. With a disarming smile and restless energy, Chatwin made Steve Jimmy irresistibly charming, making viewers and Fiona alike believe in the possibility of a fairy tale rescue. But true to Shameless form, his character was layered with thrilling deception and dark secrets, from stealing cars to tangled dealings with his father's medical empire. Chatwin masterfully balanced this duality, making Steve both the dream and the inevitable heartbreak. His tumultuous relationship with Fiona, marked by passionate highs and betrayals, set the emotional blueprint for her future struggles with love and trust. While his time on the show was shorter than the core cast, the shadow of Jimmy Steve loomed large, a ghost of what could have been and a painful lesson in the cost of dreaming too big in a world built on harsh reality. Following his departure from Shameless, Justin Chatwin has cultivated a diverse and intriguing career, often gravitating towards genre projects and international cinema. He took on the iconic role of Goku in the live-action film adaptation of Dragon Ball Evolution, a project that, despite its commercial reception, connected him with a massive global fan base. He found a more lasting niche in television sci-fi, starring as the enigmatic Josh in the acclaimed series Orphan Black and appearing in The Tomorrow People. Chatwin also embraced independent film, delivering strong performances in dramas like The Drowning and A Wounded Fawn, showcasing his range beyond the charming love interest. His career path reflects an actor unafraid to take big swings and explore unconventional stories across different mediums. Away from the camera, Justin Chatwin leads a notably private and spiritually curious life. He is intensely private about his relationships, rarely discussing his personal life in the press. A dedicated practitioner of transcendental meditation, he has spoken about its profound impact on his life and creativity, even participating in global meditation events. Born in Canada, he initially pursued a degree in sociology before a chance encounter led him to acting. An interesting and lesser-known facet of his career is his voice work. He lent his voice to several characters in the popular video games, demonstrating his versatility in performance capture and audio drama. Currently, Justin Chatwin continues to work steadily, selectively choosing roles that challenge him spiritually and artistically. He remains active in independent film and has recently appeared in series such as American Gothic and Workin' Moms. While he may not seek the constant spotlight of mainstream fame, his career is defined by a commitment to craft and personal growth. From the charming bad boy who stole Fiona's heart to a thoughtful actor exploring the depths of character and consciousness, Chatwin has navigated his path with intention. He remains a fascinating figure from Shameless's early days, a reminder of the show's initial explosive chemistry and the compelling actor who brought its first great romantic enigma to life. So, while the Gallagher house may be quiet now, its spirit is alive and well, living on in every role these incredible actors take on. They took the chaos of the South Side and turned it into a foundation for brilliant careers. From Emmy wins to blockbuster films, from personal triumphs to inspiring new projects, they've proven that talent forged in fire only shines brighter. Their journeys remind us that Shameless was more than just a TV show. It was a launchpad, a family, and a piece of our own history. Thank you to the cast and crew for 11 unforgettable years. Thanks to you for watching and caring. And remember, in life, just like on the South Side, nobody's story ever really ends. They just find a new place to begin. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us which cast you want to revisit next.